Well, for the third time in 5 years, Benton Harbor playing host to the Senior PGA Championship. The Legends of Golf returning to beautiful Harbor Springs this week for the 77th Senior Championship. Colin Montgomery returning to the scene of his first major title on the Senior Tour, of course, 4 years ago, and looking to become just the third player ever to win 3 straight Senior PGA titles. And a pleasure to have with us in studio tonight the Champions Director for the Senior PGA Championship, Ryan Ogle. Thanks for making the drive over, first and foremost. It is a great honor, I guess, for Harbor Shores and Benton Harbor to get this tournament 3 times in 5 years.
It's really unprecedented.
Yeah.
We've never done this as the PGA of America, gone to the same course this many times outside of our home course in Florida when we had it there for a 10-year span. So it's great for the area, great exposure through our national broadcast. And I'll tell you what, it's a championship course. It's a tough course, tough challenge of golf, and it's great to have all the best players in golf come out and watch, or play.
Yeah, very, very pretty. Obviously, you got a great player as a defending champ, Colin Montgomery. We mentioned only 2 other guys have ever done and I think I had him down at Hale Irwin in '98, Eddie Williams in 1946, trying to become a 3-time champ. And he's been a great representative for this tournament and in particular Harbor Shores, hasn't he?
Absolutely. You know, he's embraced the community since it was his first win on American soil. It's kind of home to him when he comes here, his first major. And he was here just a few short weeks ago talking about the course during our media day. And the love he has for the community, for the course, it really suits his game. It's a shot maker's game, the second shot kind of course. He does a great job with our community, and I think our community opens up and embraces Colin. It's a great relationship there.
Sounds like you guys are going to have a great field this year. I mean, just tell us about it. We've heard some of the big names that'll be there, but it sounds like a really good field.
Every year it seems that we have the strongest field in senior golf. You add Colin Montgomery, our 2-time defending champion, and then John Daly. He's the one everyone's talking about. You never know what he's going to do, what he's going to say, or what he's going to wear with those pants that he puts on. And he still hits the ball a mile. With him, you've got Kenny Perry, Bernhard Longer, Jay Haas. I mean, the names go on and on. So it should be a great competition. I know on Sunday when we get to that final round, it'll be close going into the 18th.
Yeah, it'll be a lot of fun. And John Daly's the name I heard the most people mention too. And you rattled off some pretty legendary names there. But he is kind of just a polarizing figure, isn't he?
Absolutely. You know, he just started his PGA Tour Champions debut about a month ago.
Yeah.
And I think he's excited. He said he's excited. He's going to play a lot of golf this year. And I know all the fans are excited to see him come out and play Harbor Shores.
Yeah, I know everybody still remembers what he did. What was it, in '91? That magical debut on the PGA Tour. We mentioned the drive-in. It is pretty much a straight trip in. I've been over in 12 and 14 for the tournament there. Talk about bringing people in from the Grand Rapids market. I'm sure you guys get people from the Chicago market as well, but the diehard fans know about it. Maybe the few who, fringe fans, it is a pretty easy trip in, even though it's Benton Harbor from here, isn't it?
Absolutely. It's an easy drive. We really pull from Kalamazoo, Grand Rapids, Chicago, South Bend. It's a great place to kind of just get away for a day, go watch some of the best golfers. Tickets start at just $15. Yeah. Kids 17 and under are free. So it's a very family-friendly, it's a really short drive. I just took it, as mentioned, and I was thinking, man, this isn't so bad. I should come up here more often. So I encourage everyone to come out. And another thing, when you talk about admission, our military veterans, it is Memorial Day weekend.
Yes.
Any veteran, them and their spouse get our gates for free as just a thank you to what they do.
Well done. That's an excellent gesture. As you know, the golf fans here in West Michigan are great. We even had, was from 1986, I think, to 2004, the Greater Grand Rapids, first of America, foremost farmers. But it was pretty well supported, and golf in general in this Southwest Michigan or West Michigan, just great support here.
Absolutely. And the more events there are in the area, the more support we seem to get. And the exposure the golf course or the golf tournaments bring to this area can be undermined. You look at the broadcast of our championships, over 130 countries, over 250 million households watch this coverage, and what they're seeing is our community, West Michigan, Southwest Michigan, on display. So it's great feather in our cap, and we're fortunate to be able to host our championship at a great course, a Jack Nicklaus signature course of Harbor Shores.
Obviously, you're playing for a major title. Folks, a lot of folks will want to come to the end of the tournament, but it begins, Tuesday's Pro-Am? Can you give me a little bit of feedback for the folks? During the week, there's plenty on the schedule, too.
Absolutely. Tuesday is our Pro-Am, as mentioned. Wednesday is our practice round. The great thing about that, the players are a little bit more laid back.
Right.
You're able to take as much photography as you want. A lot of great things going on. Thursday through Sunday are championship rounds, which the players get a little bit more serious. It's a 156-player field, so it is quite big. We do the cut after Friday to go to the top 70 in ties. But all week, there's a lot going on, not just for the golf fan, but KitchenAid, our presenting sponsor, does a lot of things with cooking demonstrations of celebrity chefs. They've got kids' days going on. It's a great venue for everyone in the family.
It is a great vibe out there, too. I mean, I don't know. No disrespect to the PGA guys, but we see it with the ladies. They tend to be a little more friendly to the customers or to the the people coming out to watch. And the senior guys do, too. I think they just seem to get it. Can you talk about the vibe out there? On the senior
absolutely.
Tour?
At this point in their career, they understand why they're there.
Right.
It's competition, it's money, but really at the end of the day, they understand that it wouldn't be possible without the volunteers. We have 1,700 volunteers. Without the corporate clients, the ticket buyers, and they're very gracious with their time. They go above and beyond the call of duty to make sure our fans are appreciated.
Yeah, well, listen, we appreciate making the drive all the way over. We hope the weather holds out. Sounds good for the regular tournament. We'll see about the Pro-Am stuff. But thanks for coming over and doing this, and we wish you the best with the tournament this week.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.
77th PGA Championship about to tee off here in West Michigan. We mentioned Colin Montgomery trying to do something that only 2 other guys have done. We'll hear from the defending champ. That's still ahead on Sports Overtime.